Good evening. I'm not going to do a starting screen today. I'm just going to crack straight on because that's the kind of place I'm in today. So today we're doing Honkai Star Rail because we did Genshin Impact yesterday. So for the sake of variety, we're going to do Honkai. And I've left my tarot. Oh, did I? Hang on. Left the tarot cards here, so I'll just pull one as usual. So yeah, I think last time we were playing this, we were doing. There was parts of the Xianzhou Luofu quest. That's what we were doing last time. So we're gonna do sort of more of that today. Hi Fjord, how are you doing? And I also have a 10 pull to do. I might see if I can get up to another 1600 Stellar Jades, but we have a 10 pull, which I will do in a bit. See if we can get an actor, because I have been after him. So let's see what we've got. We've got the 2 of Pentacles today. 2 of Pentacles. I don't know why I do this every time. It's just become such a it's become such a tradition that I can't help but do it now, because I just have been doing it. So signifies juggling multiple responsibilities or priorities, often with a sense of uncertainty or instability. Cool. Juggling and balancing. Well, I am juggling Honkai, Genshin, and Final Fantasy 16, so I suppose that's the truth. Good. Got some good gossip at work today. It's scandalous. Ooh, scandalous gossip. You want to share it on the internet or keep it to yourself? Because both are fine. No obligation to gossip if you don't want to. Am I sounding all right, by the way? Because I've just to rectify my issues with my sound delay. I've gone to the old-fashioned method of plugging my wire in, so everything is syncing from my side now, and there's no sort of weird lip syncing delays. So I think you should be fine from your side. Shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, we're going back to... So, we need to go back to... We need to go outside first. So I've done all the side questing thing that they said that would be missable if I didn't do it before I carried on with the main quest. So I've gone and done that. Found out that the blind doctor herbalist was part of the cult. The cult that's dealing with immortality and turning people into monsters. So I had a bit of a skirmish with them, and yeah, so that's sort of where I got to last time. But I will just a fair warning. I've just done like all of my scans and everything. It should be fine. But I did get a blue screen of death earlier. I did my memory checks and it came up with no problems, so we should be fine. But if everything kind of goes like just gone, and I disappear, then that might be why. Hi Rem, how you doing? How's your day been? Have you had a nice day?
Master Diviner, you're back.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the general allowed the involvement of the disciples.
Oh no, have you got aloe vera?
It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
Not research guides, so they were reported by someone who saw them from the window, and that's the gossip. Were they doing something a bit naughty in the window? Dipped your feet in the sea. Oh, that's so nice. I'm not too far away from from the seaside where I am. Like Blackpool's not that far away, and so like all the nice little places around Blackpool are not that far away either. So, I'm thinking soon if the weather stays nice as it has been, I'm thinking of telling my sister and my little niece to hop on the train and we'll go for the beach for one day or something. Soonish. So I think it'd be quite nice. Having bedtime fun, but in the office. Oh, really is scandalous then. This is my first holiday, so I'm happy. Yeah, you just relish that time because it's so nice when you're able to get away.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit
both married
of
to other
the enemy.
people, so
Admirable
having affairs.
work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in
Should
achieving
probably
the
put my
right
light
answer.
on. Feels a bit dark in here. So I'm not put the light on. There we go. The lights on now. Sorry, Kamina. You can sit back down again. There we go. She's annoyed with me now. Well, I've got no such gossip, to be honest. Where in some of my old workplaces, there's definitely been rumours of affairs and things like that. A few naughty people. But yeah, I can't say that
Wait,
I've got anything quite as exciting as that.
Difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. How can things be so difficult?
Poor little cat. I know you probably couldn't hear me then, but I'm trying to kind of get myself comfortable without disturbing my cat, and it's the poor little girl is just trying to sit down, aren't you? You're just trying to sit down. Hang on, I'll put you down here for a second. Self comfortable, and then put the webcam. Honestly, poor kitty suffers so. Well, I can't remember who it was. If anybody is here, I think it might have been either you or Ollyman or one of the others. Gave me some gifts the other day and said buy some dreamies for my cat. So I did. I bought some dreamies for my cats. So just to let you know that when gifts are given for the kitties, then the kitties are rewarded for said gifts. I bought these for today, so yeah, I think it was Ollyman. I don't think he's here today, but if I see him turn up, I'll tell him. I'll let him know. So, right, I'm comfortable now. You can come back and sit down. My feet are where I want them to be. My blanket's over my knee. My water's close by, so I can grab my water. You can come sit down now. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we are. I promise I won't manhandle you again for a couple of hours whilst I'm playing. Is that alright with you? Yeah? Good, good, good. Right. You sit down now. Oh, this is so much
Sharp
better.
as always.
There we go. Oh my god, Artemis is here too. Oh my god, I think she heard the word dreamies. Yeah. Oh, she's run away now. I was kind of hoping to pick Artemis up so I could show you that I do actually have 2 cats. And they both are very, very... They both little ghost ninja cats. Little mini panthers. And I did crinkle the packet. But the packet's closed. So... Hang on. Come on. I'll give them some food. They've just had the supper, but you know what? I'm nice. Oh my god, it's so cute. Taking a video of them. Oh, I will put this packet away though, because if I leave it out, they will just snag it, take it, and try to chew the packet up and just leave a mess all over the carpet. Because they really do love those things quite a lot, and they like to get into them when I'm sleeping, especially so. Oh, I'm distracted by my own cats now. You've got 2 black cats as well. One's called Ninja. Yeah. So like, mine are Kamina, named after Kamina Drummer from The Expanse, and Artemis, named after... Technically speaking, she's named after Artemis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, who's famous for having something that's bleached. Because I was watching it at the time and really, really into it, and I thought it would be quite funny to call my cat that. But then I just kind of... The official name is... She's named after the goddess of the hunt because she likes eating so much. So... Spike and Ninja. Oh, I like those names. I like Spike. Spike used to be one of my favourite characters on TV. So I've got a special place in my heart for the name Spike. And my sister named her cat Spike as well. So yeah, I like that name.
Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge? Well, try this on for size. Nope! I can't stand any more of this fighting. So there.
Did March 7th suddenly become a pacifist?
Who said you'd be heading to the battlefield? We're not? Jing Yuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault was to demonstrate our power to the enemy head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
Okay.
After receiving the Ambrosial Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Luofu's most vital commission.
Is Genshin worth starting? Yeah, I think so. It does depend on what you want to get out of it, because I think there are different players that like to do different things. So like some people like to do the
research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it.
Yeah, they like to do it for the lore. Some like to do it for the pulls. Some like to do it for other things. I'm a lore player. My sister's ringing me. Hang on. So yeah, I think I love this. I really like the story. I'll be honest with you. And I've kind of started playing Honkai for the same reason, so I'm kind of a lore player. I think I've definitely sort of found myself in that niche. But yeah.
What huge elixir crucibles! There's still smoke coming out of them.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a bit daunting when it's been going on for so long. Yeah, because I mean, I've only been at it for like 6 months, and I've been quite heavily playing it. And I think one of the things that I think I've like discovered is there's been quite a lot of stories in like special events that they've not repeated, which has been kind of unfortunate really, because some of them apparently were really, really good. Like the Albedo ones are really, really good, and I just never got to play them. So that was a bit disappointing, but all in all, it's been a really fun experience so far. And I'm quite glad I got into it. So, although the fandom can be a bit weird, like there could be some great people in the fandom. I think it's like any fandom though. There can be some great people in the fandom, and then there can be toxic elements, and it's like, you know. So I kind of just play and talk to people, you know, like my chat, who are into the game, and that's kind of what I stick with. I don't really do a lot of co-op. I'm not a co-op player much. Only sort of on and off. So
they erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion.
Took me 8 months to get through Final Fantasy 14. That's kind of why I'm a bit funny about Final Fantasy 14, because I have created an account and I have been playing it a tiny little bit. I've got past like the first little bit, but that's been it. But I'm aware that there's a hell of a lot to do. Yeah, I've been with the Final Fantasy 7 fandom since '97 as well, but like, there are things that I just can't deal with anymore. I was like, I mean, I left Twitter about good 7 or 8 months ago, and I wanted to leave it for a long time anyway, because the platform just got so toxic. But I stuck with it because there was loads of Final Fantasy fans on there that I talked to, and kind of like, I like to talk fun fan theory stuff. But it was constantly shipping wars. Every other post was shipping wars, and I just got so fed up of it. And I was like, do I want to stay to talk to these people and keep in touch with them, or do I want to just jump ship and go jump ship? You know what I mean? So, and eventually, I think once the election happened, I was leaving anyway. So I kind of stuck it out for a while, and then I just left. I just had enough of it. So now I'm on Blue Sky and it's better. And I just kind of dip in and out when I want to, see what the fans are up to, see if I can find any of the old, like any of them like moots from Twitter that I used to talk to on there, and that's been it really. But I try to avoid shipping stuff as best as I can, because I just can't stomach it. It's just, it makes my eye twitch. With Final Fantasy 14, the story gets so good, it's totally worth it. Maybe I'll pick up Maybe I'll pick up Final Fantasy 14 when I'm more up to date with Genshin and Honkai. Only reason I've not left Twitter is Japanese fan artists. Yeah, I get that.
An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the elixir crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced
No
their
idea what they're
centuries
talking about
secrecy
having
and
us.
chose to
Okay,
reveal themselves,
yeah,
meaning
they
feel
kind of-
confident of victory.
From what I
No
understand,
matter
the
how
Mara
well
struck
prepared they may be,
is
their
kind
focus
of
has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
yeah, like from what I understand, tell me if I'm wrong, Rem. The Mara struck are like Mara turns people into immortal monsters, and it's affecting people all over the place. And the Cloud Knights are trying to fight it. And the problem is there's a Stellaron in the on the Xianzhou Luofu that's causing all these problems, and we're trying to find it because we're Stellaron. We're always like going after Stellarons, and Stellarons are like massive energy things. Massive energy things that cause all sorts of problems and are too overpowered and end up hurting people. So we're kind of doing that. I don't know what makes us different from the Stellaron Hunters, but I'm kind of like in my head they're the space Fatui, so they just kind of I don't really know whether they're good guys or bad guys or grey guys, morally grey guys or whatever. So, but if you're still there, I will be playing. I'm trying to sort of rejig my time, my schedule a little bit, and sort of figure things out. But Final Fantasy 16 will be Sunday again for the moment, and we'll figure it out from there. So.
Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time. I do not wish to be their puppet either. In any case, we do not walk alone and unhindered on our paths. Our choices define us and influence others. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future.
Excuse me.
To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the
Serious
smoke
nod.
dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
The pair of them just serious nod time. Right. So I can't do Dan Hung's quest until I've done this, so I guess I gotta do this first.
Huh.
How do I do this? So I'm going down these
Feel like
steps.
even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Oh, I thought I was walking on some stairs, but no. Oh, look.
Wait, Miss Ting-Yun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the Crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important, Miss Ting-Yun. Go back. We can explain to the General.
Seems like the smoke is getting thinner.
A blade knows no mercy.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
Your end approaches.
Bloom.
Unnecessary.
Repay.
Do you know what's insane? Since plugging my earphones in, the sound is better. It sounds crisper and clearer than Bluetooth. Maybe it's just my imagination. I don't know.
Let's settle this.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You impede me.
Please chair it.
Wait.
Turn it off! Why did you turn it on?
I don't know. Cause I thought I was supposed to mess with it. I don't know. She's telling me off anyway.
There it is. That paradise may be savor it for me.
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep is not the dead return! You chose the wrong enemy.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set.
He just pieced out then, didn't he?
This sword needs sharpening.
Enemy targets detected.
Let's settle this.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You impede me. Your end approaches.
Bloom.
Unnecessary.
As you wish.
I'll see you off.
This sword needs sharpening.
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
Excellent. I'll lead my troops to the rendezvous.
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The
Is that,
inevitable is already upon us.
Oh my god, that's the what's her name? Who turns out to be the leader, I guess.
Xianzhou,
Don Shu.
it's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as chief alchemist, master diviner. You don't seem surprised.
I guess this is why it was missable.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Luofu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become a celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission even forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But now, we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
Hi, how are you?
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. A most foolish choice.
Here we go.
Master Diviner.
I really hope I have the right blend of bits and bobs.
We have the upper hand.
I will dispatch you. The fight is set. That paradise may be unreached. Savor it for me.
Here she is. You can use abilities to dispel debuffs. I don't think I've got abilities to dispel debuffs. Go on.
Time for a good old counterattack.
Well, she's not a main boss then, because she doesn't have the big bar, so... She's like a mini boss, isn't she, really? I haven't got enough new bud. We will in a second, though. We're close to the top.
Failed to stand you.
Right.
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
Receive divinity.
May death protect us. Okay. Enemy targets detected.
I'll see you off. Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
Life is not so fragile. Wilt here.
Why? She said... The Ambrosial Arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies. The one who gave us the Stellaron said that... Vantilia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
Oh, look, it's another secret baddie.
What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can
withstand the lesson of destruction.
Oh my god.
Practice, allow
That
me
was
to
creepy.
reintroduce myself. I am Lord Ravager Fantilia. I have
Well, that was horrible.
purpose. purpose. To set in motion the
I'm having flashbacks to Doki
destruction of
Doki Literature Club again. Freaky anime faces are just like...
Is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be?
Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Time for good old counter.
You impede me. The fight is set. Bloom. Unnecessary.
As you wish.
Failed to send you.
Enemy targets detected.
A blade knows no mercy.
Life is not so fragile. Root here.
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze upon the Xianzhou. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction by their own hand. But since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show.
Network detected. Time for good old counter.
My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends here will be happy to entertain.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
I will dispatch you. Failed to send you.
As you wish.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
Yeah, you're smart. Yeah. Oh god. Don't climb on the desk, cat. Can't see anything now. Oh, there we go. Honestly, she likes to get in the way, doesn't she?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, March. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be tough to get an answer. At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, It does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal. To sow seeds of doubt among us and ensnare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen? Planting a Stellaron in the Luofu? All part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her.
We must stop her.
We need to take a starskiff to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that delve.
I feel like,
Let's make haste.
I feel like I might already have done this battle with her. Because, I did do, like, a trounce battle. And I think that might have been this world's battle, so.
That
Go on.
imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses. How utterly despicable.
Despicable. Just despicable.
What worries me more is just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large.
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Ting Yun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the Abundance's creations.
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. We'll have to let the Cloud Knights get to the bottom of what happened to the real Ting Yun. As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. We cannot allow ourselves to fall into her trap. It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet.
The Vidyadhara, can't say it. The dragon people, aren't there?
After the
If I
Ambrosial
remember
Arbor was
rightly.
broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the arbor within Scale Gorge Waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and rely on the power of long scions to constrain it. It has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager. I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
I don't like the fact that the general is in lowercase there in that sentence. It feels wrong to me. It feels like it should, because it's a title, it should be in an uppercase font. That's the proofreader in me talking. Which is strange because I can never proofread my own work. But when I look at someone else's work, I'm fine. Oh, look!
This is...
There's Dan Hung.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? They're probably coming to fix the Stellaron problem. It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my unit.
She's got serious Amber vibes, which is probably why I'm kind of on the fence about her.
I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
meaning thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
New message from me. Your homeland's got some really big crucibles.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
Remy, you still there? Or have you gone? Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking, I might do my temple, like, now. Just whilst I've got it, because I thought, with you being my good luck charm and all that, before you, if you have to, like, go to bed later and rest up, then, I won't do it, but I'll do it now, maybe. Because you're my good luck charm. You seem to get me good vibes whenever you're watching, so. Right, I'm gonna do it now then. It's only like 11:15. Oh, okay, fair enough. Alright, let's do it. I think we're at hang on, what we at? Let me have a look. Before we do it, I want to check my my pitter. I think I'm at 58. We got 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, yeah. 50-ish. So we might just get another pink, but that's fine. Alright, let's go. Yeah, we've got another pink, I think. Which is fine. I think we've got plenty of time, haven't we? Ooh, Dreams montage. Is that... I don't know who that is. Avanta... I can't remember. I don't know. Vantarin? Is that his name? I don't know. We might just get light cones for this one. Just. Yeah. Not a loss. He was an NPC in an event. Okay. He just kind of looks like a... Right, we've got 11 days left to get an Axa. And we're almost there. So, we're close to what? 70 now. 73? So, yeah. So we'll be in the threshold of like 75 pity pretty soon.
You haven't been back home for a long time, have you, Master Dan Heng? As home draws nearer, so our feelings grow stronger. I can see it in your eyes. Do you want to leave? Then do it now. The Cloud Knights will soon check our identities. I have somewhere else to be. I've tarried here too long.
Where are you going?
I'm a traveling merchant. I have one more deal to see through.
Oh, okay. Well, what have you got to say, Sushang?
What's up?
Nothing.
Don't worry. Once the fight is...
Who are those people? Anyone important? Nope. No dialogue. Let's go to this thing then. I can see. Are they gonna stop me from going? Excuse me, sir, don't go through here.
I'm
It's
sorry.
dangerous.
I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
Oh!
I need to be...
What's happening?
What a huge cauldron.
This aureate cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and refines it into medicinal pellets.
Oh, bless his little heart. He's getting a headache. Let me down. Because we're not going to get Vineland for another couple of updates, are we? Because they've only just started drip feeding marketing for him.
Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
Oh, is that little Don Hong?
Uh-huh. But I don't need any sort of device to help me command water. What more is there to learn?
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential. Yet, cloud hymn magic is just the beginning.
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? Have these shadows of the past yet to disperse? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that you're Luofu's power incarnate. Is that true?
Oh, thanks, Rem.
Long. I was exiled from the Xianzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
Scions of Permanence.
I doubt I will be here to see you take charge. No need to feel aggrieved. Vidyadhara go through cycles of life and death, existing forever in this world. By the time you are the High Elder, my hatching rebirth will be complete, and I will be a child once again. Please, take care of me.
Surging power. It's you. You've returned, High Elder. Something terrible is happening in Steel Gorge Waterscape. Please, don't go any further. Your enemies are waiting for you.
I'm sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always were. It seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waterscape, located ahead.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape? Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch.
Yay! I've been waiting for him to come
Today,
back.
Fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop! You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae. You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice. I've heard of you, Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
I have no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Surrender!
Veil to send you. with the boy.
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Don't.
You two just won't give up. I only have one choice.
Wow.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Do you deserve no mercy? My blade!
Can't delay any longer.
Use skills to enhance Dan Hung.
I didn't wish to harm
Imbibe
anyone.
Tell Lune basic attack for 3 consecutive times.
There's no other way. Forgive me.
Oh, wow. Wow. Check him out.
Forgive me.
I failed. This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you
Half his
satisfied?
pupils have gone again.
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot general.
Qingyuan.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of
I like the hair.
Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-life species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Dan Heng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But Do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you,
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Dongfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Dongfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Dongfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Dongfeng is no more. Now, there is only Dongheng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do.
Thanks for the follow.
And yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon
Oh, I
Vista
like the
Rain.
sleeves.
Go. Your friends
Oh,
are
do we
waiting.
get to keep him like this? I really want to keep him like this. This is so cool. Probably not.
I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But I never anticipated the Antimatter Legion.
It's this 5-star variant.
The hunt is far from over.
Limited banner, yeah?
Yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath.
Full of me
Even if it
disappointed.
means the end of the Luofu.
Did you get this version of him?
Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a mad
Did you
and
start
destructive
after?
war
You started
machine.
after this, didn't you?
Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are not to be taken lightly. Lord Ravager Fantalia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more.
Her hatching rebirth is complete. She left me all alone.
You missed him by 4 months. That's
Still,
oh.
I wait
Hopefully
for the
they'll
day of
rerun him
my
at some
rebirth.
point.
Endless waiting. As recorded in the ancient texts, this body of water was brought by my people from our homeworld. It formed part of the roiling deep. It is as pure here as it was there. Our dragon ancestors nurtured us with the water of life, and bestowed us with the permanence of the Videodora.
Anything going on over here? I don't know if there's any chests around here or not. Probably not.
Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Videodora, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact after all. The senior Videodora hated you, yet did not dare to kill you. The Videodora were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Videodora were sure of their scheme. But you cannot hide fire with paper.
Hmm. You cannot hide fire with paper.
Waters of the ancient sea, cleanse me. Waters of the ancient sea, protect me. This world's good karma is settled. This life's misfortune is erased.
I still love the fact that I've just got bubbles running around after me. That's not doing anything. Fair enough. Hey, me guys are all here. Alright then.
Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go! Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Quick!
Let's make it quick.
Oh, do I have to play Spaceball of that version?
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing Dragon. Rise!
Oh, he's so much better. I'm gutted now.
What about this?
A foregone conclusion. Conflict is pitiless.
Oh, well, he's cool.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Break! Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing Dragon. Rise!
Follow my charge.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
Grace.
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike! What about this?
Heaven's
There's no time to lose.
Here is thunder!
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit. Heed my word.
Oh my god.
No mercy!
That's a cool attack. I want him too. Unsurprisingly. I'm just greedy, aren't I, really? I'm just incredibly greedy.
Let's go. Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Oh, we're nearly done. I don't know what that giant golden titan thing is, but I'm sure we'll find out. But it's very cool.
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The Seat of Divine Foresight relayed the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author, and turn the Luofu into a hell of undying abominations.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Don Hung? You are Don Hung, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests, when you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. The Luofu is in your debt, and I have no right to seek further assistance from you. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Don Hung and the rest of you for your strength at this critical moment.
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew.
He still reads. Because I've extended the size of the string. Dialogue is how's that? Does that look alright? Yeah, I think it's alright. It's not better.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, As on the Express, every vote counts.
Oh.
Dan Hung?
Thank you, Don Hong.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Luofu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Luofu invoked the power of the Scions of Permanence. Under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the arbor.
No problem.
To
Good night.
this
Hope you
magnificent feat and
sleep well.
sacrifice. The
Have a nice day
It
tomorrow.
looks so much like Don Hung. I wonder if... The statue... Is that... Don Hung's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power, and their appearance is that of a child. Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Luofu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But you, who once kept watch over the arbor, should be able to open a way through to that great tree. What happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turns out the two of you are old buddies. So, what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Don Hung. Imbibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Vidyadhara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation?
A new life?
That's right.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
I really, really like this outfit.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Dan Heng. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Statue of the High Elder has been greatly changed by years of weathering. There are small words engraved near its base. Hearken as Arbor revives and foe nears, we call forth the mighty waters of ancient sea to flood abodes of heaven and quell roots of evil. We etch this in stone for all to heed. Beneath the endless rotting waves, the ancient roots of the arbor blaze. Long dormant they stir and come to life, as if the beast were waking from its strife. The containment mechanisms woven by past thrones, the bindings that tamed the beast of powers known. A fragile net, soon to shatter and fall, its decay a warning, heard by one and all. Memories from the past emerge from the darkness, tightly gripping you. Well, damn. Oh, that's pretty bloody beautiful.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape
But scene
was
goes
once the
hard,
location
yeah.
of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age past. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. The Luofu and the Xianzhou are greatly indebted to them. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jingyuan. General, are you planning to face Vantilia alone?
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the other Xianzhou ships.
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Ooh. Look at that. How cool is that? That's so cool.
These steps are so far apart. I've got to find a way down.
Use scale-gorged waterscape to seal the arbor. Treason! Blasphemy! You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Xianzhou natives. Those who are not of our kind can never be of our mind.
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is the course we must take.
Very well. In that case, I will report you to the Preceptors and have you stripped of the name and power of the High Elder.
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Ambrosial Arbor. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen the Arbor's seal.
Do you remember now?
Yes. Reverence to the Three Talons, the path to the Great Roots. It's the way to the root depths.
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the Three Talons. What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
I feel a little awkward using Blade now, considering the fact that he threw his sword through Dan Hong's shoulder.
Commencing support. Inputting commands. Whoa.
Allow me to see you off.
A blade's edge knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Unnecessary.
Please cherish this time. As you wish.
Failed to send you. This sword needs sharpening. that's all. That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Bloom.
Ready for another?
Let's settle this.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches. We can get closer.
Okay, enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Reaper! Do we still have the upper hand?
The fight is set.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Repay.
I failed to send you.
Life is not so fragile. As you wish.
Entangle! To my heart's content.
Commencing support.
Bloom.
Thanks for the support.
I will dispatch you. That paradise may be unreachable. Savor it for me.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Root here.
Punishment of the
Nothing failed to send you.
Enemy targets detected.
I'll see you off.
A blade knows no mercy.
As you wish.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
grasp of nature of immortality.
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
Thanks for the support.
Repay. Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
I will dispatch you.
Too deep to my heart's content.
Root here.
I failed to send you.
Ready for another?
I'll see you off.
Your end approaches.
Your life ends here.
That paradise may be savor it for me.
Vines and veins.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this warmth. As you wish.
I failed to
Come
send
on.
you.
Ella, that's what I need. Right. Now we can.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Embrace a new life.
Let's settle this.
hell. I feel like I'm hitting her with teddy bears, honestly.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Oh shit, I can't heal. Well, that's a bit.
Thanks for the support.
Eternal sleep is
And he
not
did it
the
anyway.
event.
There we go. Unreal. 25 to 10. She's a pain in the ass. This treasure better be good. Better be bloody good. Honestly. And Lord, she's like the best. I love him. I think we can probably finish her off with these. She says.
That paradise may be unreachable. Savor
Come on, Blade. Finish her off. I think I need to do some work on my builds. Done. There we go. Done, done, done. What do we get?
Take them.
Take them. I will, thanks. I will take them. Sort me out. There we go. Right, so we were going over to that conspicuous marker over there for something or other. Do that. Blade is sassy with it. He's such a sass master, isn't he? Honestly.
Enemy targets detected.
I'll see you off.
You impede me. The fight is set.
Root here.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
We have the upper hand.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return! You chose the wrong enemy.
I've got to say, Blade is a very growly man. Like, just in the way that he speaks. He's very growly. He's got a really husky voice. Which I like very, very much. So what have we got over here? Recipient sconce. Okay. Ceremonial lamp left by the Vidyahara that contains the power of sealing. By lighting them up in a specific sequence, the corresponding seals in Scale Gorge Waterscape can be removed.
This is one
Does
of the
it tell me
places
what
mentioned in
order?
the riddle. One of the 3 talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you mentioned, do you mean these weird-looking stone lanterns?
That's right. From what I recall,
I can't stand here, can I?
Bloom.
I shall
Literally only speaks in him. Yeah, you're not wrong.
May death protect us!
Any ally that uses their skill.
Enemy data secured. Net markers
Oh, it's one of these guys.
Good old counterattack.
Defense reduction. I'm just going to use it anyway.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Fought one of these guys before, so
As you wish.
Enemy targets detected.
do I look like I give a shit?
That paradise may be on. Savor it for me.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal.
Revelation slate. Okay. Use the function button below to check the revelation slates. Auto. Okay. The inlaid gold decorations on the scale indicate the method of playing reverence to the stone lanterns to unlock the seal. So that one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 1. And then was it this one? Have a look. 2 is this one. And then 3 is the top one here. And 4 is this one in the corner, which is there's only one of. Okay.
It worked.
General,
Worked.
did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Fintilia's infiltration, along with her meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter is to put a stop to Fintilia's scheme.
Commencing support.
Let's settle this.
A blade knows no mercy.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
The fight is set.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Life is not so fragile. As you wish. I want to make something with it. But what to make?
That should do, General.
Enough. Don't be nervous, sir. This is a mere formality for me, and the Ten Lords Commission. This is of vital importance to the Ambrosial Arbor seals. Safety must be guaranteed.
Quelling the Arbor is the duty of the Videodora.
Keep in mind, this generation cannot afford to repeat the failures of the previous High Elder.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission. They performed regular inspections of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Oh, there's another one. Okay.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Bloom. Unnecessary.
May death protect us!
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Enemy targets detected.
I will dispatch you. Your end approaches.
Please cherish this time. Wilt here.
Fail to send you.
Nothing major.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I'll see you off.
A blade knows no mercy.
Embrace a new life. Return to dust.
Bloom.
Thanks for the support.
Failed to send you.
May death protect us!
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return! A miracle.
Commencing support.
Wilt here.
Merciful Medicus.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You chose the wrong enemy.
You impede me. That paradise, savor it for me.
Receive divinity.
Failed to send you.
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Yay!
Let's take a picture.
Let's take a picture in front of a successful chest breakage. Oh, thanks. Oh shit, I need to do that.
Eternal sleep.
Meant to leave on the middle one.
The fight is set.
Wilt here.
Bloom. Unnecessary.
Repay.
Enemy targets detected.
May wandering souls find their own way out.
Oh, there's so many different pathways. Where am I going? That's the way down, isn't it? Towards the thing you saw. I'll leave that for afterwards. No, what am I doing? I've got a thing to collect. Ah, okay. Hey, we just hit Trailblaze level 43. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So we need to go this way, I think. Not bad for like... I think I've got to like 43 and I've only been... I started playing properly, it's... God, it must have been like mid-March, beginning of April. So I've not really been playing the game that long. But I've managed to get... Although to be fair, your levels tend to be quick early on anyway, don't they?
Time for a good old counterattack.
Let's settle this.
Your end approaches.
life is not so fragile.
We've got one over there and one down there.
If your people knew that you had brought me here, there would be great unrest. They will never know. Keep quiet, Inxing. This will make us even. I will give you 2 hours. Research what you can. I'm a short-lived species. Do you think 2 hours isn't enough? It will be done.
That's Dun Feng's voice. But what about the other person? It's so familiar.
Yeah, it sounds like you. He sounds just like you, mate. Honestly. We got over here. Oh, we've got a calyx. So I'm not going to do that now, but I'll open it up and then I can come back and do that another time. Which I'm assuming I can do. You usually can, so... Can't see why I wouldn't be able to. Literally, if you're a reincarnation, it's probably you. It certainly sounds like his voice actor anyway. Oh look, there's another one up there. Oh, hang on. Let's deal with you first. No, there's no point in me staring at precious chests across the other side of the dungeon when I've got some monsters running at me. Here.
Savor it for me. Receive divinity. Eternal sleep is not the dead return! Let's settle this.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
What, do I use the same code? I guess no. No, because it's gone, isn't it? So how do I find out what to use, what to do? It's not just going to be all of them, is it? It's going to be the same as the other one. Just gonna have a wander up here first. Although I think I'm going to be right at the beginning there, so... Nope. Well... I'm just gonna switch them all on and see what happens.
Hey, check
Probably
it out!
not.
The bases of these stone lanterns are different. Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Yeah. But they're switching on differently, aren't they?
Hey, check it out! The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
So I'll just do it 1, 2, 3, 4. If March 7th says it again, I will scream though. There we go. I was probably supposed to do this one first.
Let's head to the third seal.
Yeah. Let's. I'm gonna switch to blade. So there was, hang on, there was another, was there not another enemy with a chest over this side? I don't know. I feel like I'm going around in circles now. I'm gonna go back this way and see which way I'm supposed to be going. If I follow it back round again, then I'm not kind of retracing my steps again, am I? Well, I am. Just the opposite way. Excuse me. Right, I went down there, didn't I? I've spoken to him. I know that it's down there, but I feel like there was... Ah! This bit. The third precious chest. Right, where's Casterus? There we go.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
May death protect us!
We have the upper hand.
Let's settle this. A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
This is probably going to be one of those situations kind of like Vente, where like when he reincarnated Dan Hong, took the voice and sort of image of this person who sounds like him. I don't know.
Targets detected.
Maybe I'm just talking crap. It won't be the first time.
I will dispatch you.
Won't be the last. Battle start 2.
I'll see you off.
Maybe.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You impede me. That paradise may be a savor it for me.
I take it you've played this before.
You two will head to the nether realm.
Eternal sleep is the dead return.
As you wish.
Failed to send you.
Embrace a new life.
Yeah.
May death protect us.
I really do like that animation. It's so pretty.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
Sense. Make sense. That's what you could do, you know. I want to make something with a relic. Right. Have I spoken to this one before?
Who are you?
Let's see.
John Fong said only the High Elder can enter here.
That traitor is already dead. Who are you? What do you want with the High Elder?
What do I want? I want to see her. See how she's faring. I want to see her.
A mysterious intruder. But that voice is so familiar.
Yeah, I think it's that later. From before. Oh, what's the name? I'm liking this dungeon so far.
Okay.
It's not as long-winded as the one in Amorpheus, which I did do. I'm kind of... I kind of skipped a bit forward and did some Amorpheus. So I'm getting to the part with the flame. I can't remember what it's called, but...
Your end approaches.
The flame, the thingy flame. Core flame? I think? The ceremony, that's kind of where I've like left it. And I'll go back and do it once I've gone past Pelicona.
Failed to send you.
May wandering souls find their own way out.
Yes. May they soul path be fruitful. I'm just making stuff up now. Right. We're going over here to the last one. We're gonna have to get rid of you, Captain Shield.
Commencing support.
That paradise may savor it for me.
Receive divinity. Let's settle this.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You impede me.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
The fight is set.
As you wish.
Yeah.
The last of the 3 talons is here.
Make sure you keep it safe.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe. So, are we just doing it numbered again? This is nothing to pick up. I guess so. That's 2 in it, I think.
What seems to be the problem, Frank? It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related to the seals?
Ah, the murals. Thanks for the clue, bud. So we've got 3, 2... They make no sense. We've got the birth of the dragon over there. 3. I don't know. I feel like maybe we kind of like, this is the first one. And then maybe it's this order.
What seems to be the problem, Frank?
No.
It would appear the seals have you at a loss.
Can we actually... Oh, we can investigate them. That would be handy. That would be handy. Just check them and investigate them, you foolish, foolish gamer.
The lunar glow adorn. Vidyadhara eggs begin to form. And from the ancient sea rebirth, to walk again on solid earth. This mural describes the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth in the lunarescent depths. The beginning of self-reincarnation.
This mural is pretty interesting. It looks like time hasn't had any effect on it.
This mural must be related to the others here. It tells the story of the Vidyadhara self-reincarnation. From hatching rebirth in the ancient sea, to the return to that same sea as the cycle begins again.
Hey, do you think this could be related to the seals?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Fair enough. It's tough racking your brains all the time. I'm struggling to keep track.
And as the day is almost gone, return alone to water's song. Beneath the waves in silver shell, await new life that time will tell. The worldly limit of the Vidyadhara is reached after 7 centuries. They return to the ancient sea and form a shell, awaiting the next hatching rebirth. Our reincarnation's greatest cost, the wisdom of a past life lost, yet through the teachings of our kind, unto the young again consigned. The mural depicts the Vidyadhara being guided by their elder, wiser kin after their rebirth.
Oh my god. How in the shit am I supposed to figure that one out? That's the follow anyway.
Our people sing the hymn of clouds, and dance to water's cherished sounds. And high above the dragon flies, to each is destined different skies. This mural portrays the Vidyadhara young. They acquire knowledge and depart for different places on the Xianzhou, thereby dedicating themselves to serving the Alliance.
So maybe you're the first?
What seems to be the problem, Frank?
No.
It would appear the seals have you at a loss. Could the murals in our vicinity be related
Oh,
to
please
the
shut
seals?
up. You're gonna keep saying that to me until I get it right, aren't you? Well, this one stayed lit before, didn't it? So... he hatches, and then they talk about young Vidyadhara, so maybe this is the second.
What seems to be
Nope.
the problem, Frank?
No, don't do it again.
It would appear
Oh, for
the
goodness
seals
sake.
have you at a loss. Could the
Oh my
murals
god.
in our vicinity be related to the seals?
I can't actually make any sense of the puzzle here at all. Okay. And then they go to fight. And then they go to hatch again. I guess. I guess that's the order. That still doesn't make any sense to me, but apparently that's the order. Okay. Here we go. The bridge is back to normal.
The reverence to the 3 talents is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor.
Okay.
The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
This is the way up, isn't it? Where's... oh, I'm going this way, aren't I? Hang on a minute. Let me just double check. That way goes to back there. Okay, yeah. So I have been that way before. I don't want to miss anything, that's all. I think I've picked up all the chests. From what I could see, I've been to every bit. But the sound of her heels on the ground. It's just so loud.
Young master, must we really forsake Scalgorge Waterscape?
Can you forgive me, Yuan?
I cannot say, young master. I feel resentment in my heart. But there are also feelings I cannot put into words. The senior Vidyadhara say that the Xianzhou offered us this place, that we hail from another world. Is it time to repay them?
It is time to repay them.
Okay, I think we're good. Let's go. Definitely nothing down here. Oh, there is! Ha ha ha. I see a chest. Always check at the bottom of stairs. Always check around corners. And... there we go.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the Arbor's roots have formed into the image of a dragon. Now, I will break the final seal.
I hope everyone is prepared.
That'll be a yes. Here we go. Whatever magnificence is about to happen next. Because we know it's going to be epic. And hopefully it's got a really good song. If Qingquan is locked down, the battle will immediately end in defeat. So we have to keep him up. Recommended type. We've got... Blade. Let me put someone else in because I don't feel like we need her to for this one. Hang on, what have we got? We've got... yeah, so... I'm gonna put Casterus on. Ooh.
Has the General of the Luofu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us the whole time! Show yourself, Fantilia!
And the benefactors, too. Oh, patience, patience. Let me make myself presentable. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
Wow. Check this place out.
All of you,
Look at bubbles just floating in the air.
Don Hong, guard my back. I'm counting on you.
Understood.
It's hilarious. I feel like I should probably take Bubbles off for the time being, but it's just funny. It's just funny having him there. Right. Let's go. Little creature running by me. It's the first pet I've got in these games, so by the balance, I'm just, you know.
What is she doing?
Do it. Here we go. Why does she have a Githyanki nose?
Benefactors, behold this.
She's got like a Githyanki nose going on over there.
Miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to good use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Fantilia
All right, then.
shook the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
I will dispatch you by my sword. Your end approaches. Make good the loss.
Please cherish the time before your soul withers. Please, wilt here.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Unnecessary.
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are futile. This body was born of the arbor. You are but ants.
Had some strong wind.
Arch, careful.
Just flicking the character. There we go.
Vantilia, your scheme ends here. Vanquish the abomination.
Allow me to see you off. Receive divinity.
1,000 thanks.
That which is seized must be repaid. The dead will return.
A blade's edge knows no mercy. Fail to set you.
Try untangling yourself from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
I'm in the vanguard of the hunt. To victory!
You chose the wrong enemy.
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Time for the master stroke.
Show no mercy.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Too little fail to set you.
Life is not so fragile. Root here.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Vantilia, your scheme ends here. For the Xianzhou!
General of the Xianzhou.
Gonhong, you take it from here.
Did you think it was over, Vantilia?
Use Cloud Hymn Roar to attack the Tontilia. Wow.
A scion of permanence. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Are we still ants to you, Vantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I want...
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have the chance.
Out of ideas, Vantilia? Show no mercy.
Bloom. 1,000 thanks.
That paradise may be... Savor it for me.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
Root here.
I'm the vanguard of the hunt. For the Xianzhou!
Well timed.
Time to end this.
I underestimated you. You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
1,000 thanks.
Moon. I will dispatch you. Your end approaches. You failed to send you.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching. Time to end this. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Xianzhou general. I wonder if the transformation of the Xianzhou general into a Void Ranger would cast the Luofu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem
I was worried there.
the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Fantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Fantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still.
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
Yay! we did it.
Are there other matters?
Whoa. Oh my god. A lot happened there. That was really good. That was a lot of fun. Oh my god. Are these more quests? What's this? Artisan commission. I'm gonna say... Okay. Let's see
So
what
this is the Luofu's Ambrosial Arbor. It's my...
Aren't you a Cloud Knight?
Cloud Knights don't visit the Ambrosial Arbor without a reason.
Oh, this must be
The Luofu's
before...
plague mark is a tree.
I heard that the Ambrosial Arbor shriveled and died
Maybe
a
I
long
shouldn't
time
have
ago.
come for
How
this
could it
till
suddenly
later.
spring back to life and start growing
I feel like
again?
this is going to be a waste of time. I want to see if Jing Chuan's all right.
The influence of the Stellaron. There's no time for explanations. We must return to the Ten Lords Commission.
Well, there's nothing
But this is a
else,
while
right?
ago. This is a proper while ago. Okay. Well. Okay, fine.
You look familiar. I ran your facial profile.
I did not. How does it feel, Master Dan Heng, to be a subject of the Ten Lords Commission? A good answer. Short and to the point. It would seem I've been unsuccessful in detangling. I suggest we hasten to Starskiff Jetty and send this judge of the Ten Lords Commission on her way. We must...
Sorry. Apologies for asking you to stick with... I guess you could slip away and... Not a smart way to operate. Come on, together.
This away.
Hey, wait for us! You're the first Ten Lords Commission judge I've met. What do you guys do exactly?
Our work concerns the Mara-struck and the lifespans of long-life species.
Oh.
Be careful, everyone.
I'm gonna do this fast because I didn't realize that it was gonna be an actual long ass
Why is there
thinger.
still a civilian out here?
I fear not death, for the fate of the Artisan
Oh, it's this guy.
now rests entirely on my shoulders. Not a chance. A sigh. Escape while you still can. There's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving now. As darkness falleth, think not what is just. To this old man entrust your hopes. You must.
Don't try to be a hero.
A sigh.
Hey, do I sound like a dog to you?
No! My apologies, miss. No wonder I was confused. I never installed a human speech module in the little guy. No. But what is the meaning of this? I'm the only one left here. The apprentice...
You just said there's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving. I happen to be a Cloud Knight. Wouldn't you call this a timely arrival? Come with us for now. I'll take care of things here later.
That won't do.
Looks like we're gonna have to resort to unconventional methods. Are you gonna come with us willingly? Or do I have to ask the guy behind me to carry you in his white death box? Now! Move it!
Move it or lose it.
Cloud Knight? Why did the gen...
We have the upper hand.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
This sword needs sharpening.
That'd be the thing I'm fighting, I guess.
What was that?
What was that? That was me sneaking past you.
A few more steps and we're at the main gate.
It's just a few steps away.
Everyone has their duties. The apprentices fled. No use in trying to talk me out of it, young miss. This...
Weirdo.
Everyone has their duties. Let's go.
Doesn't look like it wants to let us through. Any... You know, you're getting less...
Do we still have the upper hand? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Your end approaches. Too little. Bloom. Unnecessary.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
Please cherish this time. Voltaire.
Failed to send you. I will dispatch you.
Life is not so fragile. As you wish.
That paradise may savor it for me.
So, are judges all loners? You don't seem to have any backup.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission have always acted independently, each carrying out their duty in solitude. However... I have a younger sister. You remind me of her. There's the star skiff.
Nope. Wrong one.
The rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor was bound to bring calamity. The Cloud Knights must be at the Alchemy Commission, next to the Arbor. Thank you for ensuring my...
We're glad we could help. She mentioned the Cloud Knights were at the Alchemy Commission. I should find a ship and regroup with my unit. What about you? You want to stay here? No. The artisan...
We are most...
Here we go. That take long, did it? Alright, let's see what these text messages have to say now. Come to the Divine Commission alone. Don't tell anyone. Sincerely yours, Kafka. Lady Mara's symptoms are getting serious. I can't leave before he recovers. You know, the bounty on his head has not been cancelled. He's still top wanted criminal at the Xianzhou. extinguished. The Tales of Mr. Fantastic, Chapter 1.
My dad is an ace pilot. He finished the Gray Sky route in 12
God, I've got loads to do. Just collecting quests, aren't I? Bloody hell. Where is she then? Where's the closest marker? That one. With that, I think that one's probably closer, isn't it? Let's go see where she is
Hiding
then.
out at the Divination Commission? That's a bold decision.
Yeah, it is a bit, isn't it? I suppose bold's her middle name, isn't it, really?
Who's that the wind?
She should be around here somewhere.
I knew you would come. If we had Elio's eyes, the world would not appear as it does to you and I. There are myriad possibilities overlapping one another, representing the consequences of different choices, and in every passing moment, an infinite number of choices converge on the same point and become the present, and then become the past.
Okay.
So, was this your choice? To respond to my request for help? I do. Blade is in a prickly situation. On the Xianzhou, you're the only one I can turn to. Being stricken with Mara is the inescapable destiny of the long-life species. It is a madness triggered by the accumulation of emotions and memories. Blade doesn't remember much, but the Mara still haunts him in some form. After we arrived on the Xianzhou, the Mara in him flared up so violently that even my spirit whisper couldn't suppress it. He's not fit for interstellar travel in this state. My plan is to use Spirit Whisper to temporarily seal the Mara by reducing its potency. I need to focus all my concentration, so I'll be vulnerable for some time. I need you to protect me while I suppress Blade. I know when danger will come and what form it will take. Don't worry. Together we can do this. No harm will come to you. Now, there are wandering monsters nearby. They'll spell trouble if we let them hang around. Go take care of them. Your victory is certain.
What was that? I know.
Let's settle this. I will dispatch you. The fight is set.
Blade's protecting himself, apparently.
here.
Bloom. Unnecessary.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
This sword needs sharpening.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Let's settle this.
Your end approaches.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
This sword needs sharpening.
That felt like a time. It's good to open my eyes and see you back here. Inevitably so. I've weakened Blade's senses to the outside world, so that he's only able to hear my voice and feel my touch. He's oblivious to everything else. I'm going to transfer his consciousness away from the Xianzhou and cleanse his memories of Jingyuan, Jingliu, Insing, and your friend, Dan Hong. Again, this process mustn't be interrupted, but I can answer questions before I begin. Yes, as compensation for helping me. You don't have any questions? I put you into a deep sleep and then reawakened you. Abandoned you at the space station, then lured you to the Xianzhou. I owe you an explanation or two. Don't you want to know? Oh, don't rush. We still have time. Think about it first and ask when you're ready. One rule, though. Please don't ask anything boring. Let's play Truth and Lies. It's a game I play with Silverwolf all the time. Kinda psychological. Both sides ask each other 2 questions, then give one true answer and one false answer each. So, one of my answers will be true, the other will be false. As for which is which, that's up to the asker to make the call. We don't have much time. Let's do 2 rounds to start. You ask me 2 questions, and you'll also have to answer 2 of mine. But remember, 1 truth, 1 lie. Oh, that's not allowed. Ugh, the game only works when both sides follow the rules, and I'll be none the wiser
know what I
if you
clicked on
break
then.
them. Let morality be your guide.
Hello, sweetheart.
But I give you my word. I will abide by the rule of 1 truth, 1 lie.
You made
I'll go
game
first to give you a demo. Oh, don't be nervous. The first question is quite trivial. You can tell the truth or tell a lie. It's the second question where the game gets interesting. My first question is, what do you think about me?
Huh? What do I think about Kafka? How should I answer? If I tell the truth, I have to lie the next time, and vice versa. Or I could just cheat. Is that really an option?
Oh, I don't know what to do. Shall I tell the truth or a lie? This is going to be a hard one. What do I think of Kafka? I want to know this actually.
Better to tell it like it is.
And there you have it. It's a pretty simple game, don't you think? You're hiding your feelings well. I'm afraid we'll have to put our game of truth and lies on pause. The Cloud Knights are here. I need you to help me get rid of them. That won't work, no matter how hard you try. This conflict is inevitable. It's destiny.
Yay. That's rubbish. I was trying to find an interesting one to use, but you know.
You chose the wrong enemy.
The fight is set. Bloom. Unnecessary.
Please cherish this time, as you wish.
Failed to send you.
It's weird with his. I've got a screenshot there.
See, the future always seems like infinite possibilities, but what is destined to happen will always happen. This conflict is inevitable because the other possibilities don't exist. I need to use the Spirit Whisper on Blade again, but let's play another round first. Have you thought of your question? Come to me when you're ready. I can wait. The game continues. Your turn.
So, I get 2 questions, only one of which Kafka will answer truthfully. But I won't know which answer is which. What should I ask? Blade. He seems to know Dan Hong. I don't understand the connection between them. Maybe I can learn the truth from Kafka.
Master and disciple. Blady said that in Dan Hong's previous life, Dan Hong was his apprentice. A long time ago, several of Blade's apprentices joined forces to kill him. After his revival, Blady had forgotten nearly everything, but he remembered the night his apprentices killed him. He's been searching the whole universe for those who took his life, to make them pay in blood.
No matter what she says, she looks like she's got something up her sleeve. I can't tell what's true and what isn't.
I see the look on your face. Don't bother asking. I can't tell you if an answer is true or not. Make your best guess and choose your next question based on my answer. That's the beauty of the game. I hope your next question proves interesting. The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, You could count them on your fingers. Every question and answer is constrained by previous choices. The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path. Do I sound that negative? No. We believe that existence has meaning, but that meaning is bestowed by ourselves, not by choices. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Soon we will face another battle. Can you change that possibility?
The wind?
What can I do with it? Hold on. Oh, hang on.
Receive divinity.
I shall remember this warmth.
Let's settle this.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You impede me. That paradise. Savor it for me.
Time are we on? 5 to 11. Should probably be done soon. I feel like Blade needs a cure. Speak with Kafka again. Discovered an enema, can't interact. Where's the enema? I think you're alright. There we go.
Oh. If you want to change my prediction, you'll have to put in more effort. The future is still clear. The real test lies ahead. The young sword master of the Cloud Knights. He will not be.
I'm gonna fight him again. Oh my god.
Then, let's continue our game. It's my turn again. Second question. Do you want to see me again?
What kind of question is that? Will we see each other again? She'd know the answer to that one.
My stream looks more fancy on Twitch. blue hair guy looks moody. Yeah.
As for whether I'd want to, it seems obvious to me.
Do I want to see Kafka again? Do I not want to see Kafka again? I say yeah.
I guess I do want to see her again. So, my answer is...
Okay, I'm done asking. What a surprise. I can't see through you. Partly. For me, the truth, or lack thereof, is not what matters in this game. Well, it's your turn to ask a question. Come see me when you're ready. This is your last question. Surprise me.
I don't know if Kafka was telling the truth in the previous question, but one thing's certain. For this question, she'll have to answer according to the rules. Should I venture into a whole new topic? Kafka wants me to surprise her. Let's try this on for size.
Correct. Very clever. But was it worth sacrificing a question to determine whether the last answer was true or false? Tough to say.
Stellaron hunters. The General was merciful enough to let you live, but you haven't shown the slightest bit of gratitude. Why are you here?
Because he was struck by my spirit whisper. My powers of suggestion are capable of convincing people to accept my orders, all without a second thought. Defeat this little boy and your mission is over.
You witch!
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Come get me!
Do we still have the upper hand?
You chose the wrong enemy.
A blade knows no mercy. Your end approaches.
Wilt here.
Two failed to send you. That paradise may be a savor it for me.
Punish evil!
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I will dispatch you.
As you wish.
Failed to send you.
Bloom.
Thanks for the support.
Out of moves.
I'll see you off.
I failed.
If it weren't for you, that kid would have had me and Blade in the shackling prison in no time. Of course, Sam and Silverwolf would have broken us out, But Blady would have been gravely injured, and our relationship with the Xianzhou would have been damaged beyond repair. If possible, I'd like to avoid that kind of future at all costs.
Can I leave now?
Yes, the Mara in you is temporarily suppressed. So long as you avoid overstimulation and familiar faces, you shouldn't have a problem. Wait, you're not leaving?
I am sorry, Kafka. There is a person to whom I am greatly indebted. I must see them.
Then it's in your hands. Elio didn't say anything about what happens next. Thank you for coming to my aid. I appreciate it. Our paths will cross again.
I remember you. You once followed Kafka, didn't you? There was a time when she was on a mission. You were next to her. I remember. I've yet to see anyone follow her for as long as you did, and live to tell the tale. Every Stellaron hunter has a deal with Elio. I do not know the nature of those deals, but I do know that Kafka and I agreed to take orders from Elio. She must have sought something extraordinary. Everything she does comes at a great cost. She will have done many things to keep you alive until now, young one.
Woo. Righty.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins." Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it.
I think she's enjoying herself.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as Acting General of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised! They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that thanks have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin? It appears that Vantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously. When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme. The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia. That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best.
Excuse me. Calling it soon.
I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
My other cat just come to see me. Fluffer, I think, don't ya? Fluffer. Yeah. Oh. You want your supper, don't you? I'll feed you soon, don't worry. I'm just gonna get through this bit. And then I'll feed you. Okay? This one so rarely comes on stream because she's always sleeping in the other room or outside. So got a wild Artemis going on here. Oh. You got a meow out of her as well. Let's go down. 5 minutes, okay?
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong. It was all so chaotic. When Phantilia took form, it was as if Tingyun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Phantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Returning to the Luofu and Scale Gorge waterscape. It's a surreal feeling. I left so determined. Who would have thought that circumstances would draw me back once more? I'll be gone very soon. Jingyuan is still recovering, and the Cloud Knights won't protect me anymore. It remains to be seen how the 6 charioteers will react to my presence. But at least for now, I'm safe. I want to meet the current High Elder of the Vidyadhara. It seems I won't be able to cast off Danfeng's negative karma, so I'd like to learn more about his past. I want to find out what I can do to make up for his sins. If you're planning on an extended stay on the Luofu, I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way, but we still managed to kick butt and save the Luofu without breaking a sweat. Feels kinda surreal. You don't sound very happy. It may seem like the Stellaron hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future. No matter how powerful they are, they can't make a future that doesn't exist come true. Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares whether someone or something was directing it? Be happy. Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past? I was shy. Talking about personal stuff like that in front of everyone? It'd be too embarrassing. When you're free, let's go hit up the Divination Commission together and see what Fu Xuan has to say.
Things have come to a close for now. It's good that you came through unscathed. The Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Ting Yun's. I'll go to the Palace of Astrum and meet with Yukong. If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too.
Hi, how you doing? Oh. Is my cushion falling off? Okay, right. Where is this Palace of Astrum? Can't remember where it is now. I should probably, to be honest, what time are we on? 20 past 11. I think I'll be wrapping up very soon.
Are there other matters?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you.
I've never attended a memorial.
What's my count looking like? 648. Oh, I've got mail. Satisfaction survey. What we got? Did I enjoy the new quest on Genshin? I did. Oh my god, it was so good. I really enjoyed it. I think it might be one of my favourite quests so far. Maybe. It's up there anyway. But I do really like Albedo. So, everything that I've seen him so far has been really good to watch, so... have I bought this month's? I don't think I have I? I've done... Ooh. That's quite exciting. So I've got 9. So I could do another temple now. Yeah, let's do it. Right, okay, so... This actually is a good... Yeah, this is a good place to finish. I'm going to finish here. And I'm going to do a 10 pull before I finish. Because I've got a pretty good amount of stuff now. Just bought my tickets. And I want to see if I end the stream... If I end the stream in happiness or severe disappointment. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Right, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. One more 10 pull for the day. It should take us hang on, let me do a count. I can't remember where I was earlier. I think it was sort of around I don't know. Hang on, we'll find out. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67. I don't know if you count that one. 68, 67, 68. Okay, so that'll take us to nearly 80. Past the 75 pity. So we could get something, but we might not. So let's give it a go. I'm taking a proper risk here. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Okay, there we go. We've got a 5-star. Okay. I bet I'm gonna lose a 50-50. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Okay. We got a 5-star, but I'm so nervous because I think the last time I got a 5-star, I got the one I wanted. And the one before that, I lost my 50-50, and that's my trend. So, like, we're either breaking a streak here, or it's going to be the trend, like, so I've lost a 50-50, then I've gained one, then I've lost one, then I've gained one. This is the next one, so I'm guessing I've lost it. We've got Serval. Yeah. Okay, that's not my 5-star. Yes! We got him! We broke it! We broke the trend. We broke the trend. We got an AXA. Oh my god, I'm so happy. So happy. Really wanted him, and I got him. Yes! We're taking a picture. We're taking a picture. There we go. That means that when I want Finan, I'm not gonna get him. That's how this works. That's how this works. If I want... when Finan comes along, I'm not gonna get him because that's how this shit tends to treat me. So, but I've got this guy, so that's good enough for me. There we go. I'm gonna take a picture of that too. Thanks very much. Okay. We could possibly try for Dr. Ratio in this thingy bob. Because we've still got like 11 days, so I could always try for Dr. Ratio. Because I think the next banners I'm probably going to leave alone. Because I think Finan's not coming till the one after, at least. I think. So let's have a look at him. Here we go. An AXA. Yeah, it really does give like Al-Haytham vibes. It's such Al-Haytham vibes to him. That's what I think. That's why I was like, I want to get him, because I just feel like, yeah. So what have we got? We've got. This is the next one, isn't it? Geniuses. Repose. I've got a couple of them actually. I could see how that one goes. Enhance. I can superimpose. Oh, we need to unlock it. Fair enough. We don't need to do that now, do we? Magician isolated by stars. Soul true to history. Pupil etched into cosmos. Blaze plunged to canyon. Embryo set beyond vortex. Everything is in everything. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, that's ended. Look at him with his holding his sword. I'm gonna take a picture of that too. Just like the way he hugs his sword. It's so cute. Righter, that's it. That's me done for tonight. We're at 11:30 just before, so we've done good tonight. I've really enjoyed the session. We've got quite far. I'm really enjoying this story so far, actually. I've got to say, this, because I wasn't sure what to expect from the Luofu. Everybody's kind of said, oh, this is a really good part of the game. You'll really enjoy it. You'll love the story. And I think they're kind of basing that off the fact that I really enjoyed, like, Liwei and Sumeru on Genshin. So maybe that's kind of why. I don't know. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a really good session. Really enjoyed Dan Hong's like dragon form. That was very cool. It kind of it's giving a lot of like Haku vibes from what's it called, Spirited Away. That's kind of like what I was getting from that. But still so much to find out. Still so much to know. So yeah, right. So I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna say thank you for coming and saying hello and hanging out with me for a few hours. As always, it's been lovely. And I will see you Sunday. Unless I come back earlier than Sunday. You might see me earlier. You never know. I always do these surprise streams, don't I? But officially speaking, I'm back on Sunday to play Final Fantasy 16. So I will see you. I will see you then. Night.